What the F is going on in the world right now? It's getting crazy. And I told y'all it was going to get crazy. We have the hurricane running rampant, record rainfalls, people losing their lives. You have a crazy election. And now you have the ports all the way from south of the border, Mobile, closing down, which is responsible for what, 45 to 50% of the items that come through into America. Oh, it's getting ugly. It's getting real ugly. And it's no coincidence, gentlemen. It's no coincidence. Oh, and don't forget, the Middle East is on the brink of war. What the fuck is going on in the world, man? Listen, there's no coincidence. There's no coincidence. These times are used to create fear into people. These times are used to, almost like pressure cookers. Who's going to fold under pressure? Who's going to fold first? How many people are going to crack under pressure? So you got to understand it's all a psychological game. It's all a psychological game. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of environmental warfare going on as well. It's possible. It's possible. The theory is possible. I remember hearing those conspiracies back in, eighth grade, ninth grade about them being able to control the weather patterns and control hurricanes and, turn them into the direction wherever they wanted them to go. Remember those conspiracies? It's not looking so far off right now. We have a lack of leadership in this country right now. This current administration is just, it's almost like they're sitting back with their arms folded like this, watching everything go down. But it's on purpose, though. It's on purpose. See, to prevent people from making logical decisions, you put them under pressure. Is there a coincidence that the port strike is happening alongside election time? Is it a coincidence that Israel and Iran are just so happen to escalate? Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that the hurricane has done the damage that is done so far? And it just so happened to be around election time. Hmm. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. See, certain things are happening on a way completely different level than probably you and I can conceive. There's different powers at play. See, right now, what we're seeing, this is the greatest struggle for power dynamic that we've ever seen in modern day times. This is the greatest power struggle that we've seen probably in living times right now. And this is going to get ugly. So are you prepared? Are you prepared? I made a video probably months ago about being prepared. Are you prepared for when shit hits the fan? Because listen, who knows how long the port strike is going to last? Who knows? And yes, California is under different union rules, but how long can California divert their shipments to the rest of the country? How long could that happen? Right? Now, see, the difference is this is a different time than COVID. See, COVID, everything shut down. Everything shut down during COVID. Even American companies couldn't make what they wanted to make. So this is a different situation. So we still have the warehouses within the country who can make the goods and produce the food or what have you. So these things can still get out to the grocery stores, on the shelves, and into the stores. So don't go out there and panic and just buy everything now. Don't do that, because that's what will kill the grocery stores and the convenience stores. Don't do that. But still understand, how long will it be before there's a hiccup, a major hiccup in the chains? How long before there's limited resources? How long? Think about that. So now, guess what again? Guess what again? Companies are going to make record profits once again. They're going to make record profits once again. Why? Well, that's because everything is going to shoot through the roof. Food is going to be higher. Toilet paper is going to be higher. The cost to wipe your ass is going to be higher. The cost to wipe your nose is going to be higher. The cost of chicken, the cost of beef, the cost of beans, everything is going to be higher. Are you prepared, man? And if you're watching this video right now, I mean, hopefully, you've already came to your senses before you seen this video, because I had already told you shit may hit the fan. Do you have you got food for the next 2-3 weeks? Longer? Do you have your ammo? Listen, three 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 calibers you need. Huh. Boom, boom, and boom. Are you stocking up on ammo? Do you have your 3 weapons of choice? Did you go to the grocery store while you were watching the news? Because the port strike has been on the horizon for the past 2 weeks now. 2-3 weeks. And then don't forget, then they just threw Diddy in the mix. Man, everything is a distraction. Everything is a distraction. See, they threw Diddy in the mix because, one, there was a hurricane coming, and two, the port strike. See, when they always throw celebrities in the mix, that means something big is going to happen. And do not underestimate this port strike. Not underestimate it, because it can get ugly. Who knows what will happen? Who knows when they could come to an agreement? Who knows? It could be months down the line. Do you know what months could do to the supply chain? People people already can't afford groceries. People already can't afford goods. So it's just going to drive up the price completely. However, those workers have every right to strike. They have every right to do what they're doing right now. Right? They've been misused, abused, and confused for the longest. They've been supporting the country. They've been making sure that the country is running correctly, right? They are truly the essential workers of our nation. Truly. So they're tired of getting stabbed in the back. They're tired of it. They're tired of not getting paid what they deserve. While everybody else, these companies and every all these other people making millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, billions of dollars, while they get the crumbs. So I get it. Okay, we're going to make them listen. We're going to ensure that they listen, right? Let's stop everything. Boom. Let's stop everything. And then also, they're also striking to not allow automation to take their jobs. See, I told you, gentlemen, I told you. A lot of y'all thought that, oh no, that's not until 20, 30 years down the line. No, sir, it's not. It's not 20, 30 years down the line. No, it's not. Automation is here. Automation is here and it's getting more advanced by the day. I don't know why in the world y'all think that this is something that's 20, 30 years. You 20, 30 years late in thought process. What are you talking about? It's not 20, 30 years down the line. No, automation is here. And that's why they're also striking. They want a ban on automation. I told you it is here. Look at all the tech layoffs. Warehouses has already started. Amazon has already started. Tesla has already started. Do you think they care about putting you out of work? No, they don't. They don't care about putting you out of work. They don't care about putting me out of work. They don't care about any of that. It's all about the money, baby. So you're probably asking, well, what do I believe? Do I believe automation should replace jobs? I believe automation should replace certain jobs. But here's the thing, though. Before I even dive into that or even come to a conclusion on that, here's the thing. America has a major skills gap. America has a major skills gap. The skills that most Americans have in today's modern times is that of the 60s through the 90s. Hear me again. America has a large skills gap. The skills that Americans have is the skills from the 60s through the 90s. Most Americans do not have modern day skills. And that's why most Americans will get left behind comparatively to places like China, comparatively to places like Japan, comparatively to places like India. We have those skills, but we like to toot our horn. Choo choo. We like to toot our horn. We're the best. We're the best country in the world. Well, how long will that last? How long will the best country in the world last? We're no longer producing in our country. Both people and companies no longer producing. We used to be a country of producers. Now we're a country of losers. But everybody want to come at me though. Everybody want to come at the after pill. Everybody want to come at the truth. When I'm just telling the truth. We have a bunch of losers walking around. Nobody wants to put in the work. Nobody wants to innovate. Nobody wants to explorate, if that's a word. Explorate. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody's crying. Everybody's whining. Right? There's always been time periods where societies have been through the pressure cooker. There's always been time periods in history where things got ugly, and the people of those nations still managed to survive. The people of those nations still managed to innovate. The people of those nations still managed to create, not sit back and fucking cry, not sit back and be woo-hoo, not sit back and rely on the government for the most part. No, they sat back, came together, and decided, hey, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. And this is how we're going to make it through. But now, you can't even do that. Because people are so severely divided. Destroy communication, destroy ideas, and destroy productivity. Sounds like a recipe for disaster to me. So I don't know what you guys doing out there, and I don't know what part of the country you're in, but I pray that you guys remain safe. I pray that you guys make it through, and I pray that that you're not affected horribly by some of the things that are going on and some of the things that could possibly happen. And if you stay in an area that was affected by the hurricane, I'll pray for you. I hope that you're doing well. Comment below if you've been affected or know somebody that's been affected. Hey, stay up. Stay up. I know I talk about a lot of doom and gloom. I know I talk about a lot of black pill, but hey, I I'm also the most positive person on the planet. To be negative, to know the negative, you have to be positive. And to understand the positive, you have to understand the negative, right? So that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure you're stocking up your three main calibers. Boom. That 12 gauge. Boom. Your 5.56s, your 2.23, whichever one. Or you can even choose between 7.62. Or you can't go wrong with your 9 millimeters. Safety first. And that's an after pill. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you subscribe to the second channel. Make sure you're becoming a member of this channel. All right. And make sure you're commenting below. Make sure you're liking the video. Make sure you're sharing this video as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.